Today we're going to talk about a pretty common one, so about a toilet replacement. So I had a client who had a toilet that was pretty calcified, so needed to get a new one. So first thing you want to do is turn off the shut-off valve and drain the tank as much as you can by, flushing it, and then you can use some kind of tool or a shop vac to get the rest of the water out of the tank. After you've disconnected the water hose, you can undo the wing nuts for the top tank if it's a two-piece. And remove the top section so it's a bit lighter, then undo the main bolts there that hold the toilet, and you can kind of lift that out of its place. Then we're going to clean up all that gunk around the edge of the toilet, just to make sure it's nice and a lot more sanitary when we put a new one on. And the next step is to get rid of the old wax ring. In this case, it's one of those foam rings. I'm really not a fan of these because I find they kind of make a mess and disintegrate. So I much prefer using old school wax rings when I'm putting toilets down. So there was quite a bit of room here between the floor and the subfloor. So unnecessary, but I like to do it as a precaution. I put in some caulking, waterproof caulking, to seal up any gaps, and then topped it off with a wax ring on top there. After that, you can line up your bolts and drop the toilet right on, and then you're going to put the washers and the things for the cap, and then tighten your bolts. You want to make sure you do this pretty snug so the toilet's not moving around, but also not too tight so you end up cracking the porcelain. So then you're going to put on the caps after you're done, and we can prep the top side of the tank. So there's these bolts with rubber seals on them. You're going to put that through the top section, seal it with a bolt, and then you can throw the toilet on, throw the wing nuts on, and start tightening each side. You want to go half on one side, half on the other, just so the toilet comes down at the same time. Then we can throw our seat on with some of these gaskets, put the plastic bolts through, tighten those up, and then we're going to put the vanity cover plate thingies over top. Afterwards, we put the actual flusher. So the flusher is sealed with a rubber gasket there, and it connects the chain directly to the flapper valve there. I needed to get a slightly longer hose. This was 12 inch, I needed 16 just for this toilet. So snug that up, don't over tighten it, otherwise you'll ruin the gasket. After you've done that, you can turn on your main water supply and fill up the tank. Do some quick adjustments with the height of the water in the fill tank, and you're good to go. So this toilet turned out really, really well, and the client was really happy with it, and that's it for this one. Thanks everyone, have a great day.